Hello again. I'm sorry for the delay in the videos, but over the weekend I was out of town with my husband, my daughter and granddaughter, and I was trying to find an appropriate time to be able to film, and I just never could find it where we were. I was all set to video yesterday. I did video some, but as the day grew on, I began to not feel well. I have developed a full-blown cold. So in the middle of this video, if you see me sniffling or getting a Kleenex, just bear with me. I'll be better by the next time. Last time that I videoed in this room, I talked about how we would do the rest of the story. So I'm going to pick up from February of 2015 and tell you the rest of my Weight Watchers story, or up till now. The rest of it will continue. But in February of 2015, my husband and I had both reached our goals, were happy with the success we had had, and we were able to maintain pretty much throughout the year of 2015. Even though we went through some family crises and some stressful times, we still were supporting each other very well, and we were able to go on vacation that summer and went to Yosemite National Park. I really wanted to hike a lot more than what we were able to do, but my husband developed severe vertigo, and we did hike a little bit, but because of his vertigo, we weren't able to do exactly what we wanted to do. I still hope that someday we'll be able to go back there, or we went to Yellowstone 10 years ago. I would love to go back to Yellowstone now in the shape that I'm in and hike. Anyway, toward the end of 2015, I began to develop some health problems. I had 2 or 3 symptoms that made me think I was having some kind of heart problems. My father had his first heart attack at the age of 44, and so I was concerned that I was beginning to have some heart-related problems, and I was quite a bit older than 44. The symptoms I had was heart palpitations, and I had a bad tremor in my left hand. I'm left-handed, so that really made life difficult for me in many ways. So in January, after the holidays were over, I made an appointment with my primary physician, and he sent me to a heart doctor who we had done blood work. I got all caught up with my heart exams back in 2016, and really the heart doctor looked at my blood work and he said, "This is not your heart, this is your thyroid." And I had began to notice that I had a little bit of a lump on my neck, but I didn't understand what it was. By March of 2016, I had gone to a head, neck, and throat doctor, and he put me on some strong medicine to try to slow down my thyroid. I had hyperthyroidism, and they wanted to slow it down. And so during that year of 2016, not only did my thyroid slow down, but my metabolism did too. Now, I'm not saying this to make excuses for what happened. I'm just telling you what happened. During that year, I gained around 25 pounds. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but I had started the year of 2016 right at about 123, and I ended the year of 2016 very close to 151 pounds. I know 1 week when I weighed in, that's what it was. I had always made a promise to myself that I was not going to let myself go again, and yet I had this thyroid problem, and so I was struggling with a lot of issues at the time. Well, to make a long story a little bit shorter, in June I had my thyroid removed. I had developed goiter, and it was making it hard for me to swallow, and it was becoming very noticeable. And so I had it removed in June. Well, by August, I said, okay, I don't have any excuses anymore. I'm going to get this weight off before it gets so out of hand that I have to start from scratch again. I weighed in August, around August the 17th, at 145 pounds. So I had lost a little bit since the 1st of January. And I went through that first month, back gung-ho on Weight Watchers, lowering my portions again, making sure that everything was being tracked that I was eating. And I really didn't lose a whole lot of weight. I lost maybe about 5 pounds that first month, which is wonderful. I was going in the right direction finally, but I just thought, if I do something, can I speed it up? And what I decided to do was to completely stop drinking carbonated beverages. My beverage of choice was caffeine-free Diet Coke. I did not drink regular Cokes, but I did drink Diet Coke. So in the middle of September, I totally got off all carbonated beverages. And then I don't know that that was the catalyst, but I then began to lose the weight that I was a lot happier with. It may have just been that it took my body a month and my mind a month to get back on the Weight Watcher bandwagon. I don't know. But anyway, after that, I was very satisfied with what I lost. And by the end of 2017, I do remember that I got down to about 121 pounds. Well, I had a vacation planned in March to go during spring break to Disney World with my granddaughter and 4 other teenagers and a couple of other adults. And I thought, I want to have fun in Disney World. And so I thought, I'm going to lose a little bit more weight so that I can have that cushion to where if I gain a little bit of weight, I won't get all upset about it, and I won't stress out the whole time I'm down there about what I'm eating. So between the first of the year and March when we left, I lost another 8 to 10 pounds, and it was really too much because my clothes began to be quite big on me. But I was determined to have a good time, and I did. I had a wonderful time. I was able to keep up with those 5 teenagers. 7 years ago, I would have never been able, I would have been sitting down as much as up walking with them. So I'm so thankful that I had this other opportunity to go to Disney World. My granddaughter will soon be 18 years old, and I had been with her to Disney World several years in the past, and this was a wonderful trip that we had, and great memories were made on that trip. And when I got back, sure enough, I had gained about 2.5 pounds. But I was able to get it off relatively quickly and not really worry a whole lot about my weight this summer. I have a tendency, or last summer, I have a tendency to gain weight in the summer. A lot of people think they can lose weight in the summer. I have a lot better luck with losing weight in the wintertime than I do in the summertime. And I don't really know why, but that's just the way it goes. I guess because we have so many cookouts and so many get-together family things in the summertime that I have a tendency to overeat. So last summer, in the summer of 2018, I probably did put on just a little bit of weight. And I found out toward the end of the summer that we were going to go back to Disney World. That this time, my grandson, who is 8 now, had never been to Disney World. So we were going to go, my husband and I were going to go with him and his parents to Disney World for just 3 or 4 days. Just a quick trip down there and a quick trip back. So I said, I'm going to need to lose weight so that I can have that cushion like I did back in March. And I did. I got down not quite as low as I had been back in March, but I got down to about 112, I guess. Well, this time, when I got back, I had gained 4 pounds. So I had a lot of fun. We went to a Halloween party that last night that my grandson was down there, and they had a lot of Halloween candy, and I had quite a bit of Halloween candy. So I knew I was going to gain. I was not surprised when it happened. I was surprised in the 4 pounds. I thought I had done a little bit better than that. But luckily for me, I still got back on that bandwagon and did away with all the sweets and all that kind of stuff. And so by the holidays in November and December, I was pretty much down to what I wanted to be, around 115 again. And then during the holidays, I sort of did the same thing. But, you know, I consciously did it. That's the wonderful thing about Weight Watchers. You can decide to get off of it for a few weeks or to cut back on the being so strict with it and enjoy food for a few days. Not that I don't enjoy food every day. I do. But occasionally I like to eat some of the stuff that I ate before I lost weight. The big problem that you'll always have with this is you have to be able to stop. You can't just keep going. So I had gained 4.5 pounds over the holidays. I was up to 121. That was the last weigh-in that I had for 2018. I was 121, which was pretty good because the last weigh-in of 2017, I think I was 120. I will take a 1 pound difference in a year anytime. I got really stringent and stopped all the sweets again, lowered my portions again, and I lost all that weight in January. And now I'm back into full maintenance to where I'm hoping to be able to continue to range between 114, 117, and I will be happy with that. My clothes fit me well. I feel good about myself. I'm exercising again, not stringent. I can't do heavy exercise, but I am walking again. I'm going to end the video today, and if you like the video, please like it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Leave a comment below. I still love to hear your suggestions. I'm trying to do some of them. I will do more on the foods that I eat in upcoming videos, and I really am enjoying this, and I'm sorry there was so many days between the last video and today. Goodbye.